Oh, it was this Power here with another unboxing. Everyone take your deep sighs. Thank you. Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be this big because the main box will most likely be the last box of this parter. But yeah, I got another Mandarake box. I don't think I'll be able to fit it in frame. If I was, then all that would happen and such. So that was a mess itself. So yeah, this one's from Sarah. Once again, just because the original plan was that I was going to get a hazard trigger, but Zryken was kind of skeptical just because of, you know, money and such. So we obviously it was for like 20, and obviously we missed out on it. So as it focuses, so this is technically another alternative because there's another thing that was cheap, but this one isn't as big, and yeah, so I'm pretty sure everything in this box is here, because I'm actually kind of gonna end up like Zryken and start losing track of what we get. There's not really a lot of packing here. That's interesting. I thought there would have been like significant like things, but there's not. So that's kind of it. For anyone wanting to know, I ordered just before. I just put all my full bottles into this box. So they're all in there. I would like to not have to use these Mandarake boxes, but I had to use up what I have. And then I don't know, I was looking at here just to make sure everything is here, but then like this is something new, but like it says no glue, which kind of is funny. I don't know, never had anything that said no glue. So let's get on with this as we typically do, as I forget how everything works. And such. Like, yes, I know that I shouldn't be getting stuff, especially of current events, but I kind of have to because of, again, the major thing, because we've been holding it for 2 months now, so we have to. And I just remembered the main things of this. So, as we take a look within bubble wrap world, so as we ourselves within this, I don't remember what I got exactly. Well, I do, but so let's take a look at these because these are just 4 full bottles. But yep. Okay. Yep, that's the obvious big piece. But so yeah, I got the Obake and Parka for pretty cheap, only 10. That's not good. Yeah, that isn't good. I lost the organization of my ride watch tabs. That bothers me a lot. I hope that these are just... Okay, so it must have been at least, it was Geo, Gates, and Waz, so Tsukiyomi is still fine, and Waz is the shortest, so it's just Geo and Gates that got switched around. That bothers me. Gosh. So obviously I did not get the Gomba Rising card with the new ones. So they're not the greatest. And yeah, magnet itself. So this one is apparently open. This again does not include the Gomba Rising card. But so this is the other Uniqlo one I have, because I don't know why I'm looking on the left, but it's the only other... No, I got 3 Uniqlo ones, because this is my 3rd one. The second one... No. These are my 3rd and 4th ones, because these 3 were all Uniqlo. Build was the only series that did 2 of them. So now I have 4 Uniqlo exclusives. First one being Shakespeare, second one being Rue Soldier, and now I got these 2. And then this one was also technically used too. So what? This was 600. At first being 15. Oh my gosh! Why would people pay those prices for just cake? For such bottle. And this is my first this is actually going to be my first experience with a candy toy one. Yeah, like obviously it still feels the same, but you know. And continuing from back here, we obviously got cake. I'll open this later because I actually do kind of want to keep this down a bit, but actually, wow, that was smooth. Thank you. Candy I would never eat. This was 400. This was expired last year, 2 years ago, but I'll still eat it. Like, I'm still gonna eat it. Like, What, this Yudo of Ho Soldier? I don't remember this is mine. Yeah, so this is expired at the same time. And yet I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna eat up all the candy I have. I would do a video on it. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll definitely eat that. I know like people are like why, but because I need to eat the candy. So yeah, unlike the lock seeds, these don't have a tray, they're just back here. So interesting. And there's actually no instructions in the inside. Huh. Like, I guess because there isn't really much to do with it. But, this is likely going to be my only candy toy full bottle. Oh, okay, I opened it wrong. That's fun. Our two full bottle sets, DXYs, are just Kajira Jet. Kajira Jet for again 10,000. I'm not really happy about that. So I'm looking at this weirdly because I'm looking at the side for some reason. I'll keep this to the side or not. And then Kirin Cyclone. So this was 700. So yeah, I now have I believe I have all 7 best matches from the DVD, which makes me happy because I think this is the last of like the in-show forms I needed. So even though like these two I don't like transformation wise just because they're really similar in my opinion, but at first I got confused at them, but yeah, I guess one thing before we move on to the last 2 things, update on my build driver. So the day I just decided to like randomly wear it and such. So like obviously I do have the strap here and such, but then my right one decided to break. It decided to rip. So I did the stupid and cheap method, which is just to super glue it, which isn't good. But this is my second one because my first one, this is my 3rd attempt actually, because my second attempt I left it for a day, but then I broke it, or then it broke when I put it back in the clip. So I'm gonna leave it out until the end of the month. But then if it breaks, it breaks. Because I honestly don't really expect it to be fixed. So that's fun. 2020. Wow. And then, oh gosh. Okay. So I can understand its price now. But before we go into that, let's jump into this. So Zryken got Kirimajin, Kishiujin. Because the mini boy, because he initially actually did get it off of Amazon, but then obviously he got ripped off, and he only got like this part, or at least what is considered the first set. So he got ripped off completely. And apparently he did put up a review on it. I did mention this before and complained about it. He tried to defend himself from, like, you can't defend yourself from just blindly getting this off of Amazon. So, because I told him, I actually did tell him, like, it's on Mandarake for pretty cheap. He's like, nah, I'll pass on it. I'm like, are you sure? Like, you need to get something so then I don't look bad. So, yeah, he finally got it. So, that's really nice for him. I don't know if he will get the other Kishiryu, because he doesn't, I don't know how to describe it, but he's not really, big on Ryu Soldier. So, he likes Kishiryu-jin. So, that's good, but his thoughts on Ryu Soldier, he's not very fond of it. So, which is why he's very reluctant on, like, getting the... He's very reluctant on getting the toys for me. Even though, like, originally, like... I'll actually probably just... I'll explain in the next video, but... So, okay, I got 9 full bottles. So, that's fun. So, the big item, obviously, is the... Let me rip this off. The big item is the Evo driver, but obviously this is not the original one. I got the version 20. I got the 20th anniversary version. Because honestly, I was going to get whatever one was cheaper first. Originally, it was the original one, but then this one became cheap again, so I got it for 40,000, which is why the box is all like this. So yeah. I got so much complaints about this re-release. Just because, like, okay, like, I will say this. It's cool they actually did decide to re-release this. But, my issues lie into, just to, like, okay, so basically, only this has been unboxed, not everything else, or this has probably lost its plastic. But the thing I don't understand about this set of re-releases is that this is incomplete. It really is, because the Evo driver, like, obviously you need the Evo bottles, Bat engine, and the the Evo trigger. But obviously none of those were released. And that was the issue with the re-release of the Gashcon Bug Visor Savai. You did not get Tokimeki Crisis. So it makes it incomplete, and they are obviously not going to release them. So it's just like, why... I don't want to say, like, why bother, but I'm more bothered by the fact that they did not re-release the build driver. I'm just checking the straps just so then they don't break on me again. But yeah, it's just that, I don't know, I don't really... Like, it's nice they re-released it. I just think they should have just done what XA did. Or when they re-released the Gamer Driver, they re-released the Maximum Mighty and Hyper Muteki Gashat set. Like, it's not complete because you still need the Kimiwaza slot. Because it's really incomplete without, like, actually it's just really incomplete without it, but fun. Wow. But I don't know, these re-releases are like, everything after the initial like releases are just kind of like just because like they just miss out so much on like what made the toy robust. That's just going to be a jump cut. So that's just going to be a jump cut. But yeah, so there's the Evil Driver. Here are those three. Oops, here are those two. So yeah, okay. So gosh. Let's just put this on because why not? I don't know, it's just like, I do actually like this second set because I do feel like when they were trying to, I feel like the Geo re-releases were fine. Well, obviously we're still waiting for the Zero-One ones to actually complete, of course. But I do like the Geo re-releases. I just think the issue was just that they were too stagnant. Like, I do feel like we should have gotten more releases of them, because I do feel like it was a bit too little, if I had to be honest. And with Zero-One, it's just a slap in the face. Sadly, as of now, I have high hopes for the DN driver, because that one is essentially a retail release of the Neo DN driver, which is actually pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm not organized, but so. Oh wow, the handle is actually bigger. That's actually cool, because I actually have like, I crank the build driver so hard that I feel like I'm gonna snap it off. I still need to clean that. I do like the fact this is red now, because then dirt doesn't get in and such. But speaking of that, because I accidentally turned on the build driver when I was like putting everything away, so let's just get these set. I want to like it, but these two just sound so similar. I can hear there's differences, but it's just like they got really lazy with these two. Oh, and all of these are Sato, right? Because Hokuto is... Oh no, technically I do have one Hokuto. That was a weird pause with the yay. Oh. Dig back for this because I have to show this. May rest its soul. Last but not least, if I can actually get over here. Something feels off about the light. I apologize. And my only candy toy ones. Okay, there's definitely a difference with them shaking. Is that actually the same for the Ghost Driver? I feel like that one was a more high pitcher, if I have to be honest. But anyways. Man, Hazard. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think it's really dumb that they made this one a Hokuto form. Like, that's... I think it's really dumb they made this form canon. That's like another argument, but obviously we got like, okay, so if I can like remember exactly from Crane Joe. I really love that. Did I do this one? Okay, so like each best match will do the same. I don't want to start pulling out a bunch of bottles just because they are in storage. I got grease. So if I do grow them on. Most likely this will do the same thing. You gotta be kidding. Oops, I elbowed the elbow driver. I buried Dragon in here, so. I don't remember Train Joe, I'm sorry. Okay, let me move these ones aside. Sorry if I'm taking a long time. I'm just... I don't know anymore. Did I move that up? Okay, you just go on the floor. Let me grab... these. Because I'm supposed to, like, somehow save these up. But nope, they're already gone. Because I used 6 of them on. I used 6 of them on the Build and Beast drivers. So that's fun. Alien tech being powered by human batteries. Yeah. So nothing seems wrong with it. Okay, so let's start the evolution. obviously you can do things like this. Wee. Wow, even though technically these two are best match, they still do that thing. And I actually figured out how exactly it works, because Crane Joe actually did a video explaining it. So, that's neat. So obviously... This is gonna be tiring. I apologize for all these sounds. I'm just pulling out my Kamen Rider stuff. And I'm also trying to find Dragon. Okay. So. Oh gosh, please, can this please not be defective? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding. Really? Okay, so I feel like this might be semi-defective. just happy that, like, it's not a specific pin combination that it doesn't work on, but... I like how they both go at the same time. This is all breaking apart. And then I have to get rid of this one. And it stopped working. And then should have picked one that was $5 more. Did I already do? Yeah, I already did the Evil attack. And see you in the next part. I'm already 24 minutes in. I did not know there was going to be a part 2 already. But yeah, as you can see here, I actually did put all the bottles back up because honestly, just for Zryken, but yeah, I feel bad for the abrupt ending. Just because I actually did want to go and eat, and just because I didn't feel like reviewing a lot. But I do feel bad for that abrupt ending. So to make that up, and then when I dread the most because of the sad realities, if only shift car I will never get to own, just like O's and Metal Cluster Hopper. Like, I guess there's always going to be that thing that is like that is completely necessary in the collection, but you will never be able to own because of its cost. So like, sorry. Okay, let me. How can I want to backtrack to. I'm honestly going to backtrack to Drive, because everything before Drive you can actually somewhat get now. Although I'm not really too familiar with Double through Wizard. In Gaim, everything has become cheap at this point, so we had to hope another series gets that. But so with Drive, obviously it's the Mach Driver and Shift Tridron, and honestly probably the Surprise Feature Set too. Ghost is again like Double through Gaim. Everything is essentially cheap. It's just that it's just how much you're actually willing to get it for. Like, I'm still holding off on a Mega Loader because I want it used, but with the tab for the icon. Like, what I mean, like, my ideal version of the Mega Loader is on CS Toys, but I'm not paying $65 for that. That's just, no. XA the entirety of the line. So, I can really only relate this to, like, Build, Geo, and Zero-One. I know Zero-One isn't done, but I can still account for, like, which toys are going to be the most difficult. So with Build, obviously, it's anything that has electronics. Like, literally, only this is the only thing you're actually going to find for cheap, because no one cares for it, sadly. I would say the Cross Dragons in the middle, it's still difficult. The Magma Knuckle is expensive. Like, that's the thing with Build, with these electronic, like the toys that make their own sounds within the drivers. They just cost a lot. So, yeah. Geo, we know already from the main line. It's O's. Because I can't find this guy for cheap. Well, I don't know. So O's is the most difficult ride watch to get, in my opinion. Tajidor isn't as expensive anymore, which is good. Whenever he's back up for 25, I'll actually pick him up. Because I got a... If it does come next, I don't know. The tracking is said that it's out of customs. So I feel like it might be here around tomorrow. But... Tomorrow or Saturday. But... Fang Joker isn't as expensive. Fang Joker's like 25-30. So Hazard. Yeah, I will actually say Hazard. Weirdly, because Hazard Trigger is also difficult. The Hazard Ride Watch is difficult getting complete. What I mean, like, I don't care with how I get my DX Ride Watches as long as they come with the tabs. Like, that's... Like, I don't care if I don't get the packet or not. Like, this is an example of what I don't want. Just this. Because this did not come with batteries, nor has its tab. So, he's joining Baron and... That's funny. Baron and Beast. Both. Or two I needed to supply batteries with. I don't know, Jill, like, it's really, in my opinion, it's just kind of O's. I actually did come with the top 5, but I'm blanking on it for some reason. And then with Zero-One, oh yeah, and then with Bill with the Legend Rider full bottle sets. With the Legend Rider full bottle, the Legend Rider 5 bottle set, yeah, that set's actually difficult trying to find. They must have underproduced it. Because I'll just say, I originally, like, did not want to get that set. Because, obviously, I prefer the Legend Rider mixes than, like, just the stereotypical one-bottle ones. But then, obviously, this toy made them cool, so... As you just heard. Zero-One, Breaking Mammoth isn't actually difficult. I just despise it because I don't care for it, despite not watching the show. I really need to get on with that because I'm reviewing it for a weekly blog thing for my video class because we needed a composition thing. So I need to get on to watch Zero-One, aka catch up on Ryusoulger 2. So I will say that's actually a positive that Breaking Mammoth is cheaper than Timogen. So then he's actually affordable, but I really don't care for it. So my motivation of getting it is just so low. Unless I guess until I see it in action and full context. Assault Wolf would have actually been up on this set, or on this list, but they actually... Premium Bandai randomly is re-releasing Assault Wolf. So that's interesting. I don't know why they're doing it via Premium Bandai. I think because of current events, but it's weird. And then obviously I'm Sparkling Giraffe I'm not going to count because that one was a campaign. So, it's for all right prices. I might pick it up the next time I go on Mandarake, which will be in... I don't want it to be next month because of things. But, oh yeah, then like obviously we got the two recent ones. Metal Cluster Hopper, I feel like that got underproduced significantly. And then I assume to be Rampage Gatling because the pre-orders of that on HLJ went like already closed like literally like hours after I sent it to Zryken. Because we were like, okay, we're gonna like I told him like, okay, I'm gonna send you the link, but like we'll add this like later because like of situations. But then nope, already down, I lost my chance of getting Rampage Vulcan or Rampage Gatling, because I think it's really stupid that once a pre-order is down, that's it. Like, that's your loss. You will never be able to obtain it. Like, yes, there's Amazon Japan that's selling Metal Cluster for like 30 to like 40, but then it's just like, then you have to keep in mind DHL, it might be like plus 20 shipping, something around there. And then I don't know, it's just with Metal Cluster Hopper, honestly, I just didn't really think of it because that form actually took me a long time to get into, just because, like, design wise, just because, like, obviously with the lack of toy catalogs now, we don't get the time, like, the time that we would normally have this reveal. So like around like February or so, like, is it really February? No, okay, like the Zero-One catalogs are weird because they were like, what, did we figure this out like in November and December and such? So like we figured out the third quarter in like November, December, which was kind of outrageous. Technically, we uncovered the second half of quarter 2 in November, December, which I guess makes sense because now they were splitting the quarters up now. They skipped quarter 3 is just the final form stuff. But yeah, so like we got the second half of quarter 2 in November, December, but we only got toy listings. We did not get well, we did get like very vague pictures, but they were obviously silhouetted because of, I don't know if there were leaks before toy listings, but I don't understand why they even like silhouetted the Legend Rider Pro Guys keys. But so like we only vaguely saw what the silhouettes were, and then like obviously we know what happened with Metal Cluster. It got like leaked via apparel, which is really funny. So yeah, it took, so like if I actually got to see Metal Cluster in November, I think when the time it debuted, I would actually probably like resonated with it. But because we saw it like in January, that time, like that, the time for me to like resonate with it, like just, you know, I don't know. And then Rampage Vulcan is kind of, I'm kind of disappointed by it, but again, when I actually see it in action, I think I'll like it more. I like the concept of it. I just don't like the fact it's a kick bash of his 2 previous forms, because it's literally mostly shooting Wolf with the undersuit of Assault Wolf in the helmet. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, because I think I expected like an upgrade from Assault Wolf, but in my opinion, visually it's a downgrade, but I don't know, power scaling wise it must be like significant. So I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a slap in the face with Vulcan, but I don't know, he's obviously going to get a V Cinema, so we will see about that. And then Burning Falcon, I like it overall. I don't like it as much as Jin's original form because they got rid of so much I liked about Flying Falcon. Because especially the helmet, like they simplified it, and it's just like, that sucks. It's no longer like a bird or like a falcon. It's it's just two wings. Like, they just cut down on a bunch of things, and I don't know, his head just feels so plain. Then again, he's literally just a Salt Wolf, but obviously with more Falcon, Phoenix S pieces. But anyways, we're 15 minutes in. Let's just get on with the box. So this is brought to you by Ami. Because this box was kind of... It wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know why it happened. But, because it literally just started by looking. Because it was kind of like a why not kind of thing. And then it became buying more things. So this is like the last of what we did. First was Mandarake, the second one was just the big thing, and then we got stuff. So obviously, this is a nice illustration element. So, we haven't bought anything from Ami in a while, surprisingly. Where does this soul go? My reasoning is just because they haven't had anything I've been interested in. Just because they haven't even like stocked like Metal Cluster at all. They probably did, but then like delisted it right away. But yeah, this is mostly just dumb stuff for me. So yeah, let's get right to it. This is mostly Zryken stuff, so he's not here for it. He's upstairs right now, just watching Ryu Soldier. What I caught. So I think this is. He told me this is like an armor set for this. The Valkyrie, the Valkylancer. Scan it to watch the anime. Fees for internet connection, etc. are not included. Check the instruction manual for the URL. If Zryken does come in here, I'll let him explain. Is this from the third series of Build? No, isn't Build Divers the third one? Isn't just this the new subheading or whatever? Because apparently they split into two, which I don't understand why. Who's the main Gundam of this one? Wasn't it a double? But and then this is the second most expensive thing, but it's Chogoken of Shinkano. Zryken was telling me about this before, of like especially this effect when he got a Magic King. So, you know, this seems pretty neat and such. Although he told me that he didn't have space for on his table, and yet he still got it no matter what. So that's all of Zryken's things. Here are my ridiculous things. Oh my gosh, this is a really tiny box. But this was on sale. I was like, why not? So, but I finally have Shokugan Ultra Accessory Set 1, and this is a really bad layout. Oh gosh, that's so horrible. Was it always like this? Okay. So it comes with 2 Zero Beyond LETs, 1 Bellio Atrocious LET, 2 Exceed X LETs, 2 Ginga Victory LETs, 1 Augo V2 LET, 2 7 LETs, and 1 of each of the Juggler, the Juggler and Gormra Kaiju rings. So that's pretty horrible, but you know, who I get. I hate that. Why? How could you, like... Did they lose Juggler sound files or something? Like, why? That's justice! That's Ultraman justice! Obviously, here's the main star of this. And I don't know, the price was like alright, but I got the Kirame changer just because. Is there a romanization of the name, or do I have to go off of Wikipedia? But yeah, so this was kind of the main thing for this, because on HLJ got backdordered, although like we could have just added it, but Zryken was like, "You want to get it off of here?" I'm like, sure. I do think it's interesting of what they did here, but yeah. So let me just stop the recording and we'll get on with that. But I don't know, cause like I kind of do want to unbox this, right? You know, just because, but I should have just taken a picture, but Zryken is coming down right now, and like we can have him like talk about his things as they just sit on the side. Should this just like be the thumbnail? But I don't know, this is just kind of funny. But there. Let me take a quick photo. Welp. So much jump cuts. I'm obviously gonna open this at my own time, just because that's how these ones work. But I should actually look at the expiration date for these, because that might be why these were on sale. I hope the second set goes on sale, just so then I can pick that up, because that's still like 30. Why can't I get this out? These are really small. They don't have a date. That's kind of concerning. Yeah, these are really tiny. So I'm gonna have an extra Zero Beyond again. Exceed X, Ginga Victory, and 7. So I think those are the most common duplicates, which is interesting because I actually thought this was like randomized, which is, it's good it's not. Yeah, I'm still very behind on the Ultra accessories because I do actually plan on picking up the rest of set 4 off of CS Toys because they are the only place that has it, and also because they're having a sale because of Zero's 10th anniversary. I still need to get the Ultramanlet, and then I also just saw they have Ultra Father root crystals, so I'm still getting those no matter what, because why not? But yeah, like I'll actually admit these are actually kind of difficult trying to find, which just sucks overall. But yeah, it just sucks that these are really difficult trying to find by themselves, like especially the Gashapon ones, because I guess like if you ordered it off of HLJ then you're like fine, but then it's just like if you're trying to find them loose, yeah, have fun, because they're actually not listed a lot on Mandarake, which kind of sucks. But yeah, again, excuse me, but gosh, I'm going to take a picture of this and okay. I don't remember if I actually mentioned it already, but I got this on sale for 2,000 yen, so $10 off, so that's neat. Anyways, I guess we might as well just go with this thing. I can't zoom out, but I'm intrigued. I don't know, like, again, just basically this was kind of like a last minute decision type of thing that I wanted, because I was like, you know what, I actually am kind of intrigued with this series. Despite not finished with View Soldier, I'm kind of interested in this series. I like where it's going. And, like, I'm not really big on the mechs, but I like the changer, and I like the suits and such. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut plastic. Do I cut plastic? I don't recall if I do so, but yep, here's the spinning disc. Wow, that's actually smooth. Wow. That's cool. This is smaller than I thought it was. I don't know, from what I've seen from videos, it seems gigantic, but and this box again is pretty interesting, but just like the Pro Guys keys, I'll have to just say, I don't want to ruin this. But where am I gonna put this? So there it is. So here may go. How does this work? What the heck? What the heck is this? Wait, what side does this go? Here? Oh my gosh. I'll face it up here because I don't want to ruin the chrome. I ruined enough chrome. So, okay, I'm gonna have 2 more batteries after this. Do I have anything that... No? Well, yeah, I definitely need more batteries. I don't know if I have anything that needed 2 specifically that's like dying, like mandatory. But this is small. Oh my gosh. Oh my, wait. Oh, I was confused at how this went, but no, it doesn't go like that. It goes like this. That's weird. Wait, how is this supposed to go? Nope. Oh no, I touched it. Why is that so easy to slip off? Oh my gosh. How does this go? Okay, so I guess this... It goes like this? Do I like strap it down all the way or something like that? Just like this? And then I attempt to put it on my wrist. I can put it on the second to last notch. So here it is. Yeah, this is actually kind of... This is tiny. But... Is it? Okay. Okay, this is actually kind of tight. But this is too loose. So that's like the canceling of the transformation. Why would it say that when you're done, when you like cancel the transformation? Okay, the speaker's down here. What? Is this the orb caliber thing? Actually, yeah, that's what this reminds me of, the orb caliber on your wrist. My arm. Should I like word the Tiger Spark 2? I might do that in a Twitter video. What did I just do? Do you get anything for spinning it? Let me see if you get anything for spinning this 5 times. Huh. Huh, you actually do. Yeah, so you get that sound. Don't stand out. Or you can do Oh my gosh, my arm. Comparing this to a normal ride watch. It's honestly bigger. Oh, gosh. So, like, technically, I like the way how the transformation is because you would expect it to, like, spin it, like, I guess, hurricane jerk, like this. But then, like, you hold your arm out, and then you pull this arm in. I think that's actually really cool. But I just need to let my arm rest. But because obviously the way they do the transformation is that they go like this and like tap, tapping the circle. Man, like, okay, so now I have all like Reiwa transformation devices. I got the Zero-One driver that's buried right now. I got the Taiga Spark. I'm definitely gonna do a Twitter video. But, oh my gosh, my arm. Oh my gosh. So, that's not that bad, but cancel the transformation. Yeah, I don't know how exactly I'm going to cover this. I might actually just have this like, whoops. I might literally just do something like this. So I might have to like, might hold it in like this. But yeah, yeah, so this is why I'm kind of like, I don't need the Ginga driver if I already have him in here. So I think it will be funny. I actually might get the Mirai driver now because I have this, but I don't know, like, he's more enthusiastic in here than the Ginga driver, or the Mirai driver, just because, but I'm so tired. Let me check the tracking on the third one and I'll inform you in the next part. Bye. Well, hello, here's the third part. I didn't brush my teeth yet, just because I want to get this over with yet. Or, I want to get this over with. But, yeah, I didn't clean up at all. I don't know why this glass driver is here. I think Zryken brought that out. But anyways, it's the last of the stuff we just recently got, because the next one is going to be humongous. Because I think, no, I alluded to it in the last unboxing, or the 2 unboxings ago, I don't remember, but yeah, the HLJ one, whenever we actually do get enough, or whenever we have enough, we'll ship it out. So yeah. HLJ does have a sale, but it's not a good sale. So, because I got stuff from all the way back to their winter sale in January, but yeah. I still have yet to open that, just because. I'm gonna leave the full bottles here because they're just a hassle. Okay. This is a really light box, and I feel like it's kind of unnecessarily huge. But last of the Mandarake packages, this will be a EMS, just honestly because it's just cheaper. This is from, I can't pronounce it. But this came just a few minutes ago. My older sister alarmed us about it, so that's fun. The tracking, the only thing, well, EMS is cheap, or not cheap, but it's cheaper than DHL. But the only reason why Zryken doesn't use it as much anymore is because, you know, there's not going to be anyone in the door to open it. So, that's why he always picks DHL. The thing I don't like about EMS is just, it's tracking on Japan Post, just because it's always, like, off. It's like, when I checked it, it literally just said it got out of, it still said that it was still, like, out of customs. But it's here right now, so. Am I even cutting the tape? I don't know. Why did I have to wait? Why did I have to stay up until like 3? Just watching more dumb compilations of other compilations. Yeah, this is kind of unnecessary. With how it was packed. This is so unnecessary. Look, there's literally this space. You could have just used a flatter box. Like, I understand that I want to keep the box sitting up, but this is unnecessary. Oh no, my belt straps. But yep, I finally obtained it, the Lupin Magnum. So, I think I did allude to this before, but Zryken always checks the bottom of the pages of things now, just because he's really intrigued by what appears. This thing was there. However, it was for 20,000 yen, and I was just like, we gotta get this. Or we were both like that, because obviously, especially with the memorial set announced, and we got that pre-ordered, because that's my graduation gift. I had to get it. Or that's what made me like, okay, fine, I'll get this thing. So I want to know what the catch is for it being like 20,000. and a full bottle fell. So, I have a bottle. Well, let's look at them. Let's look at the unnecessary thing I got. This. The Deno Climax Warm Ride Watch. Yeah, I didn't need this, honestly. But I'm like, it's $15 and it's really cheap. That's what really got me. It was really cheap. So. This pack is just so big. Like, why? Okay, so that's how they did it. They just simply ripped the tape off. I guess I'll keep that same method too. Yeah, that's not Japan. Huh. Ooh. Wow. So it's still in the plastic. Oh gosh. That's fun. I don't have batteries. Yep, I knew this was the huge catch. Like, why is this so hard? Like, I understand it's $20, but here, is this supposed to be together? I guess it is, but I don't know. Like, I knew the huge catch was that it wasn't going to have its batteries nor tab, despite being boxed. Because I've been duped for that for a while. Now, see, it makes me upset that it doesn't come with its tab, because I need the tab. Okay, so sorry, kangaroo, but you're gonna be a victim once again, because you're the only one of your kind until I can get spider, fours, and hibiki. Like, I really need to get like new batteries and cell batteries, but this is pretty tiny. And then this is 053. I like how this works. And then bang. gosh. Where's the speaker? I guess this is literally all you can do. Oh, whoops. I didn't know what that was. And now slowly. Oops. Trigger stuck. I think it's because it wants to. Oh, what the heck? The toy's stuck. That's not good. Huh. This. Okay, so I think when I tried it. It's not registering. It's stuck. Where is it? Oh wow, this blank slot literally can't do anything. Yeah, I know this one's pretty cool, but obviously you can't really hold it comfortably. So, and then like, I don't know what you do with this, but I don't know, I think it's just kind of funny that the only thing that, because this toy is technically this toy is technically like toy that makes its own sounds within the VS changer. I'm surprised we did not get, like, I'll say it's a unique way of doing it. It's not like, you know, like Cross Dragon or anything like that. Because this is literally a gun that you're attaching to another gun, so that's neat. I don't know how. Okay, so the speaker is here, which is interesting, but yeah, no, I don't really care for this, honestly. Like, why? And then I think you do this to make the superior formations, which I do think that's neat and such. I would do it. I know it's supposed to be blue and yellow, but because I do have. Oh, now you can actually press as a whole. Where's the button? Oh, it's here. So it does, like, there's no, like, hold button or anything like that, but, and then if you do put this in the... Oh, you're just gonna get stuck. I don't know, like, again, I don't really care for this thing. But if the way I'm going to display it, just so then I can use more of my VS vehicles, because I have to make room for this, I'll probably actually use, I'll use Magic and Splash. However, my Magic lost one of its propellers because my niece lost it, and it's still gone. Like, I don't know, this is gonna be stupid, but normally when when I'm missing like significant things, I just let them be gone, just because there's no point. So I don't know. I just think it sucks. I just think it. I don't know. I'm like really sick and tired of like having toys that need the tab, but I don't have it. So like Rabbit Tank Sparkling, and now this. So like obviously, like I'm actually happy, like, because this was $15 new. So obviously, as you can see here, it comes with the tab, but I'm not gonna bother opening this one. Just because, but I do have one of the 6 random DX assortments, as I'm calling them, because this wave of like DX ride watches are weird. The next one, I don't remember if I mentioned this before in the last video, but package inconsistency too. Oh my gosh. The next one I actually do plan on getting is Touchador, just because he is fairly cheap. It's $25, 10 more than this one, but it's actually cheap for a DX ride watch. Then Fang Joker was next. Hazard, it was Hazard, then Fang Joker, then Zangetsu Kachidoki. Oh no, then Amazon Omega, then Zangetsu Kachidoki. Then I have this one, so I will say that I mentioned this before, but I think the 3 out of the 6, Hazard, Amazon Omega are probably the hardest, and then Fang Joker. I'm literally forgetting one. Tajidor, Fang Joker, Hazard, Zangetsu Kachidoki. Oh, yeah. Then Amazon Omega and Climax. So Zangetsu Kachidoki, I want to say it's in the middle, because for the whole package it's like 50, which actually isn't bad. But I really just want the ride watch, and the ride watch itself is like 35. I'll wait for it to drop by 10, then I'll probably pick it up. But so I really do like these etched in designs. I thought there were scuffs, but I really like the designs overall. It really makes it look like foreign, or not foreign, but like royal and like majestic. I don't know. It makes it like a standout of the entire collection. And now because I got this now, I wonder if the memorial version will actually do anything special with it. Like, obviously you can't have like the sounds from here because but you can do more with it within the VS changer. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. But I should probably just more accurately display the back of this box. But yep, that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Well, we're finally up to this point. So, this is our last package of the month. HLJ, as we were anticipating. So, obviously, this box has been in the making of like, it's heavy, but I also feel like everything in here is like really small. Anyways, so basically the original plan of this box was that the only reason why I wanted to wait for I waited until technically last minute was because I actually wanted to get the stuff that were supposed to come out in this month for Zero-One. So that would have been the DX Rampage Gatling Progress Key and the RKFs for Vulcan, or Rampage Vulcan, and Jin Burning Falcon. Obviously, because of current events, that didn't happen. Because the RKFs, I'm sick, by the way, haha. I'm slowly recovering, but so basically, the RKFs for Rampage Vulcan and Jin Burning Falcon got delayed to the end of next month, and Rampage Gatling got delayed to this week. But even then, if I actually did wait all this time for Rampage Gatling, I wouldn't have been able to pre-order it anyway, because it would have came out at a day when I needed to ship this out. So I'll be back. I feel like I might get intruded more because of how occupied this is right now. But I'm just going to get into it. Zryken might come in here as I drop my blade.
It's sad realities. He only has one thing in here.
But
let's. Ow.
this box feels really light. This is like a really compact box. It really is. There's all the packing. Let's start with the gosh.
Let's start in month order.
So here's the DX Ultra Zero I. This is like 2 months old, but it's like, here's that. The Legend Ultra Series, Ultra Henshin Series X Divisor. Yeah, I kind of caved in and got this, although I was really skeptical about this at first when it got announced in December, but then I was really reluctant on it when I actually saw videos on it, because it really sucks that there's no like Spark Doll compatibility with it, because I do have a Spark Doll, but it's fine because I have the Orb Ring, because that's where most of the sounds came from, with the Orb Ring. Anyway, did I mention I was sick?
Wow, that's thin.
And then obviously we got the new generation eye. This is really thin, so that's funny. So that's all of my Ultra stuff. And again, the one thing Zryken got, the RKF of Skull. So there's that. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad about these people that are just like, what the heck did this person even do? Why did I? Gosh. Great. So let's stop this so I can take a picture. Okay. So then the next thing are these three Gashapon sets. Because this is literally the majority of them, of this box. But so this one's already opened. Which one is this one? This is the Ride Watch, Gashapon Ride Watch set 14. So I'll open this one right away because it's already bashed in, because of, again, like, the people at HLJ were probably like, why is this guy getting this much things? Oh, do this at the ground, of course. Which one is this one? This one feels lighter. Okay, that one is going to get held off. This one is Kamen Rider Watch Set 15. So I don't have nails, of course. As you can't even see what I'm trying to unbox. Well, I'm gonna unbox this one anyway. This one this one's like really pointless of me getting, but obviously, if you know me, because this is Gashapon PowerRider Key Set 8. Which I'll open this one first because this one's gonna be its own video. But this set includes Okay. So this set includes Shining Assault Hopper, or this includes Shining Hopper, but the Assault Hopper version. So yeah, I was kind of hoping I get one. I don't know. I'm kind of happy that I got these two, like by themselves. Because then, like, if I got duplicates of them, then I'll kind of be like, I don't know which one I want to open. Because obviously, Shining Assault Hopper is the only one in this set that is just itself. These two have their obviously Bowser or Amazing Caucasus has the chrome version, but Assault Wolf has his like sticker version. And I doubt I have that version, but apparently HLJ is really good with that. So I got an extra Shining Assault Hopper, so that'll join in with my extra Gashapons. So obviously I love Gashapon variants of DX, like obviously, like, yes, I know the DX version is more preferable, but you know, this one's just like a PowerRider key, so this one will go off the side until we deal with these ones. So, which one is this one? 15, let's do 14. 14 I know is the set that's kind of difficult trying to... Oh, I was gonna say, who is this? Is this a tank? But here's Beast Hyper. Hibiki. So... Meteor Storm. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Metallic Hibiki. That's actually pretty cool. So I got an extra Hibiki. Okay. But obviously I was going for Meteor Storm and Beast Hyper. But Metallic Hibiki is cool. Thank you. 15, we got Pruto Tira Kiva Emperor. This is 37-2. Okay, this is Ibuki and Axel Trial. So, yep, I got those. So, yeah, it was just set. So yeah, so I got 4 duplicates, which is fine. It's actually less than what I thought I was gonna get, but so that's really cool. So yeah, I got Kiba Emperor, Putotira, and a Hibiki, and a Shining Assault Hopper. So I'll gladly take a metallic Hibiki. So, or I don't know if anyone wants it, sure. But this is neat. So, Let's deal with. Actually, yeah. Let's deal with this set first. Because, you know, these are the last few ride watches I need. But how is this lineup exactly? Is it Meteor, Storm, and Beast Hyper? I don't have nails. And oh, this is kind of funny because of the other box that's coming in, but that's not going to be featured in this because that's for next month's video. Obviously, out of these two, I prefer Beast Hyper. Although Beast Hyper is kind of a lazy design or color-wise, but I'm not really happy with how much I had to get these for. Just because, oh my gosh, that's actually really neat. Who's the Double Extreme? Yeah, that was the other duplicate. But wow, Metallic Hibiki. Yeah, so now Ryuki and Hibiki are the only two metallics of the Gashpon ones I have, because obviously I have Metallic Knight and Gattack, but that's so stupid. I would really like to get a metallic Gaim. I still want to get that. Oh my gosh. Who's... I believe Ibuki is before Axel Trial, because normally they will have the forms first and then the secondary rider for some reason, but I still don't really like how Beast was released, but hey, I at least have the two of them. But mine, I actually did open my Beast up just to loosen this up a bit. All I literally did is just open it up and put it back together. Oh my gosh, because I have that intermission. Gosh. Got it. Grab my 4-bottle box. my gosh. Okay. Oh, are my headphones still poking out? Oops. Oh gosh. I really wish there was, I don't know, I feel like some like series in like Geo really did not get enough respect toy wise, just because like their main focuses were literally like, I don't know, I feel like the way the ride watches were, like they're obviously favoring towards build and X-aid and then double. So like they were basically just focusing like on most recent series and like 2 popular series. Okay. You could have just said trial, but no, you say machine gun. But okay, so that's basically it for those 5 ride watches. It's really nice to get a metallic. I really hope. Well, like I would like if these 2 were the metallics. We will figure out in their videos, but I'll just throw this all down here. But I don't think I actually addressed the prices of these because I cut myself off like always. But I got these for like 15 each. The sale wasn't as good because I got these at the winter sale. Because I initially wanted this set, but the sale went off. The sale was like done right when Zryken was gonna check again. So we waited for this, or for the winter sale to happen, and yeah. So, and like the current sale they had, the spring sale, it's not like, I don't know, I feel like every sale HLJ does, it's worse in my opinion, just because they, it's like they're not willing to like drop the prices. Like the Gates Time Machine, that's literally like, this is literally like $40, and that's like why. So you can't even see that because of how horrible my lights are, but I don't know, this thing kind of just sits right next to me. I don't even know if Zryken and I even decided if we still don't even know who's keeping it. But yeah, again, we're gonna cut off and yep. So now we're at the reason why this, or like the second thing as to why I wanted to do this. So let me put away all of these ride watches. Because I don't, well, I'm gonna probably quickly cover like try to do videos on these because I am on spring break, even though technically I don't feel like it is because of closings and such. But and I'm still technically working on things for school because I am somewhat behind. But I think by the end of this I will address how things are gonna be going. So yeah. So I'm just gonna literally be sitting here for like a really long time because of the fact I'm gonna be covering all of this. Ow. Do I even have an award? No, I don't. So these are just gonna sit on the side like everything else. You're gonna sit up top of ride watches. I'm gonna separate that for Zryken. And just stack all my Ultraman stuff. And yeah, honestly, I would have actually picked up the pyramid changer at HLJ just to make this diverse. And Punching Kong falls once again. But obviously it was back ordered and Zryken acted like we were never going to be able to get it. Even though I'm like, we can just get it back ordered and just wait until it comes in. But okay. So, obviously, they were, obviously this, starting at the beginning of the year, they started the Legend Rider PowerRider keys. Initially, I was just going to get my favorites. However, I got them all. So, yeah, I decided to get of what was released up to this month, which is why Zryken was kind of infuriated because he wanted to ship it out, but then I was like, no, we have to wait because I was waiting for Kuga, Ryuki, and Blade to get released. And he didn't, because we were like 1 day before we had to ship this out, or before I was going to automatically do it, but then I was like, we have to. So, I'm going to try to go in order, because they just put in a random order. So, we have, that's not, I will just straighten them all out. And go from here. So this is 11 PowerRider keys because I know, like, okay, you might be wondering, like, Power, why did you not get, Metal Cluster Hopper? And I don't remember if I explained it before. If I did, I apologize. But basically, I wanted to wait until the toy actually came out to, like, actually, so then I can, like, figure out how much I actually wanted it. Obviously, I saw the reviews from, I saw the first video that was up from Ken's channel. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. Sure, I'll get it. And then it was already, like, sold out. So, yeah. So obviously the order from here. So this is January's. We got Kamen Rider Decade and Rider Timing Geo. Obviously it makes sense. Then we get February, which is where everything just so we get Level Upping Xaid and Best Matching Build. Then for the middle of the month, we get
tire changing drive and going ghost. And then for the latter half of the month, we get crime counting double and on staging Gaim. And then you might be wondering, well, where the heck is O's through Wizard? For some reason, they thought it was a good idea. They made them Gashapon, Candy Toy and Gomberizing Campaign. I don't know. And then for this month, obviously, we have Thumbs Up in Kuga, Final Venting Ryuki, and Turn Up in Blade. Obviously, this month, I'm just going to say March is my favorite month because it has 3 of my favorite Heisei riders. So, especially Ryuki and Blade. Like, if you're releasing these two together, I obviously have to get them. So, yep, I did this. So let me try to make it look displayable, so then I can try to, like, do something. Can you even see Geo? No. I know most people don't want to, but it's like, you can't just... Okay, most people are disregarding him. But it's like... Oh, what am I doing? I'm skipping the middle of the month. $2,000 skills. Oh my gosh. How is this gonna work? You can't, like... There. I did this. Well. So... I literally went from, like... Because... What, the most up-to-date thing I had of Zero-One is literally, like, the 1000 driver. But now I'm somewhat up to date. I have all of January technically because this is all they released, and February I'm just missing Metal Cluster, and March I'm just missing Rampage Gatling. But yeah. So of how this is gonna go, I think I might actually... I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I might just... This is going to be its own video. For sure. But then I think I might throw in, these 3. Because, why not? Just, we need an unboxing on the DX things. And, the progress keys will be their... I don't know, doing a build on these might not be as impressive, but I don't know. Oh, I can fuse 2 items together, but yeah, yeah, this is insane for me, because this is obviously where the majority of the money went. However, I don't... Okay, so these 3 we got, or these, like, so, okay, when we initially started this, it was when these 2 got released, so, like, the latter end of January. So we got these 2 first, and then when those 2 came out, we got those. However, we have to get the rest of these by the end. And they, for some reason, increased the prices on them by $1, which... ruined my calculations. Because so this is like 7, so this added like an extra $7 that weren't needed. But then during the sale they put the prices back. So I was infuriated because it's just like, You gotta be kidding. We spent an extra $1 on these 7 for nothing. So, because these 4 we got for 14. The rest of these were 15 each. It's just like, why? But, I think Zryken and I might do another private warehouse thing for next month. That's if I can get my hands on a Rampage Gatling. But if not, I think, because I'm gonna get the 4 remaining ones, so that's Fize, Kabuto, Deno, and Kiva. So then that'll be 15. Apparently those are all getting released at the end of the month, so time will tell. And then we don't know what's happening in May, because there's literally nothing for Zero-One getting released in May that isn't... I think the only thing technically is the 20th version, the DN driver. But then in June, obviously, that's Final Form stuff. So, if it's true that the Final 4 Legendary DX Legendary Pro Res keys, although we have another one announced for some reason, so if those 4 actually do come out at the end of April, then I'll probably will start a private warehouse at the beginning of May, because then I'll actually probably have a chance at getting the final form. So, because I missed Metal Cluster, we missed Rampage Gatling, although Rampage Gatling I wouldn't have gotten it. But yeah, so a part of this plan worked. But I'm actually still surprised this came out in February, because I think the moment they announced this, they're like, "Oh, it's getting released next week." I'm like, "Really?" So that's cool. But like, okay, I'm just gonna talk about this, but you don't know how much like I wanted this toy for so long. Like, obviously it's Zero's 10th anniversary, but like 10 years later, like, it's really nice of actually getting this toy. I'm actually really psyched about this. I've been wanting this for so long. You guys remember Age 35? Like, I saw his video on this, I'm like, I want this so bad. All three of these changers are Ultraman. I've been wanting, like, obviously X Divisor. While it's not the ideal one I would want, I think it does functionality. It does more than the Ginga Spark, which is why I did not bother picking it up. Although the Ginga Spark does have the sounds directly from the Ultra replica, I just prefer the X Divisor. I prefer what they did with the X Divisor, and plus I don't know, the Ginga Spark is really kind of lacking without the Spark Doll compatibility. Yeah, with X, like, it is too, but it's not as crucial. So, although I do wish the one thing they had in here was the Ultraman X power up sound, for like when you insert Exceed X, and the finisher for Ultimate Zero. So, but yeah, that's basically it. But for the schedule next month in April, I think that's mostly going to be Gashapon Bride Watches. So we're going back at that because obviously I have a backlog, or I finally have obtained them. So yeah. However, there's going to be one set that's going to throw off people because of the fact that, you know, the video for it won't come out yet. So that's technically going to be a spoiler. But I don't know. I just hope everything goes how I want it to go. And if I finish up my work, I could quickly do this because I have sets 4, 5, and 12 filmed, and technically I might actually have to hold off the one last set I need, which is really obvious at this point. But so 4, 5, 12, 14, 15 make a week. But then there's actually going to be another. I don't know which week is going to go first, if I had to be honest. It's either the Gashapon Ride Watches or this of the 3 Ultra Changers, the Kirame Changer, and what was the other thing I was gonna do? Oh, the Lupin Magnum. So, yeah, there's going to be like a weird, not a weird week, but we're going to get like a week of like these, like Ultraman and Super Sentai, and then we're going to get the Gashapon Ride Watches. So that should be it for April, and I think whenever we can start Zero-One. However, I'm still not really prepared. I did start filming the videos last month. I honestly haven't been filming a lot in March just because of how busy I've been with school. But yeah, cuz Geo's winding down for me. So, I should continue on Zero-One. This is the current one I need to film. It's been sitting here for a month. Oh yeah. So yeah, I can actually do a week of Ultraman because I have the new or this is the order how I'm going to do it. The Ultra Zero I, the X Divisor, the New Generation I, then I'll cover Shokugan Set 1 of the accessories. So that's 4 days. Then I can cover the Lupin Magnum, the Lupin Magnum and the Kirame Changer, and then I can throw in the last GP Gashapon set because I think because I already have the Gashapon videos preset, I just need to schedule them. So I might as well do that. So I'll just film the videos of this with those two, and then when the last Gashapon set comes in, I can throw that in at the end of the week. Actually, it might be the start of the week, so because it's gonna be weird. Like, wait, so like, people are like, because people are going to get confused. Is like, wait, you just finished this, but now now you're just doing this in the new week, and it's like, because I don't 6 days per week is odd because that means there's no videos for one day, so I might as well just have 5, 5, 5, and then 7, 7. But yeah, I want to say at least Zero-One will start at like the end, near end of May, but then April, I think during the weekends, then there will be unboxings of things. But then there's also these things. So I think what I'm at, because originally I planned this on putting this on. Gosh, I originally planned on putting this up on the Friday of next week, so that's like April 3rd. But if I'm filming these two unboxings, I think I would actually just upload this video on Monday, and then April 1st we'll have the DX unboxings. But I'll just say this right now: it's not going to be an April Fool's video. I'd probably have to say that in the video too, because I actually did have in mind an April Fool's video of this for this channel, but obviously because we did get a lot of things, but the thing I wanted to do specifically, Zryken and I are in the talks of it, so that's not gonna that's not gonna happen till later, and it's not gonna be an April Fool's at that point. Plus, I don't know the joke of it, but I do have one in mind for the second channel. So if you wanna subscribe to there, I'm actually surprisingly rising on this channel, so that's interesting. And then Friday we will do this. So yeah. That should be it. I feel like this video is now like in 2 hours. Like it's almost 3 hours. Because I actually did edit together the first few parts of this video, and it's like an hour and 54. I'm like, wow. Honestly, it's just because I don't want to seem that I'm just like making videos on the same thing, because I really felt like that. I really felt that during like the last two videos, the unboxing 2 videos ago. January's unboxings. I literally made an unboxing video on literally everything I had, and I kind of just, because I was trying to test things out again, of like trying to do that again, but then honestly I'm just gonna contain them within the video itself, although like it is gonna make it longer. It's just so then like people don't see a video called like PowerRider Unboxes DX build driver. Like, yeah, that's gonna be 40 minutes long, but it's just like I don't feel the point of like having a entire video on it. I might as well just contain it within the video. Although that does mean the video is going to take longer and such. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this main video as a whole, because I have to get to unboxing these, but I have to start the next month's video because so let me pick up this belt strap because my build one is broken as a whole. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people